The last battle was not the breaking point. Forgiveness is nothing of which a knight of the morning sun is in short supply. Though it's hard to accept forgiveness if you did nothing wrong, is it not? For the Lord, it was a time to let wounds in all their forms mend. Thus a few missing scouts were a welcome distraction to clear his mind and ponder about the friend who judged him so harshly.
Ooh, gotta hand it to you. You pick the nicest places.
Whatever made my soldiers disappear makes it significantly less nice.
Oh, want me to smoke it out?
Let's investigate first.
Oh, thought you were a man of action. Silly me.
I'll bring peace to these lands.
Don't get burned.
Great deeds await. Never turn your back on a worthy...
Any great insight yet?
We have just arrived. How could I?
Ugh, sod off. If this was about tracking some beastie, you'd have brought Morrig. We've been traveling for days. You've been sizing me up, Foxblood.
Maybe to remind myself of what I don't want to become.
Good choice.
Stand with your people, not above them.
Don't worry. I'm almost sober.
I'll bring peace to these lands. House Rupa wants you. Being a third-born has its... They must have come through here. But what is this strange growth?
It's gross, sticky, and probably toxic. Guess it's mold.
Your abrasive bluntness is truly refreshing. Go big or go home? My friend, when this is over, we... I suppose your assessment was correct. The spores do seem toxic.
Wanna see me assess a solution?
By all means, go ahead.
Brighter than the sun. Oh, God. Give me a moment. Before you ask, no. I don't know why that stuff is all over the place. I know it burns, so we're good.
I actually had something else on my mind, but thank you for the reassurance.
Don't get burned.
Indeed. Good. Very good.
Brighter than the sun. Oh, don't tell me we have to backtrack all the way.
Have a little faith in wind instead of fire for a change. That tree over there looks weak enough to be knocked down by a good gale. Never turn your back on a worthy soul. I approve. Sophisticated.
Don't worry. I'm almost sober. Seems reasonable. Not bad. Free-range adventuring suits you.
It's a good way to clear one's head.
I know, right? Really takes your mind off the horrible things you did.
Tread carefully.
Oh, stop yelling. Just point me in the general direction.
Stand with your people, not above them.
Yeah.
Great deeds await. Fieldcraft, how refreshing. Good. Very good.
Oh, gods. Give me a moment. Got it.
I think we have our culprit.
All right, let's get cracking.
Don't be foolish. We cannot take on a creature like that without a strategy.
Oh, fine. The mold seems to spread from here. Its magic connects it to the land. That's something you can work with, your lordship.
If you knew, why wouldn't you say?
Reckless confidence? A death wish? You decide. Don't get burned.
If we find the strongest infestations and you burn them, it could weaken the creature.
Yep. Should work.
I'll bring peace to these lands. Never turn your... Is this a sufficient concentration?
I'm sufficiently grossed out. Let's get to it.
Stand with your people, not above them. Grant them a quick death. Great deeds await.
Still heating up?
No one stands in my way. Painted flame. Ah!
Oh, great. It's a telepath.
I'll bring peace to these lands. We make quite the fierce duo.
Well, reckoned you had a thing for large-scale destruction.
Never turn your back on a worthy soul.
Yeah, I'm on it. Shouldn't have played with fire.
Stand with your people, not above them. Great deeds await. No one stands in my way. No one.
Shouldn't have played with fire.
Indeed. Fieldcraft, how refreshing.
Brighter than the sun.
Indeed. Sophisticated. I'll bring peace to these lands. Never turn your back on a worthy soul. Fieldcraft, how refreshing. Sophisticated. Stand with your people, not above them. Great deeds await. Our troops. Gods, we must do something.
We should put them out of the misery.
All is connected. Trespassers.
What happened?
We hoped you could tell us.
The fungus. It lived. It attacked us and then...
Don't worry. Join us and we'll put an end to this.
Well, someone's feeling like a hero again.
I'm not doing this for myself.
Speak, friend.
I'll bring peace to these lands. Never turn your back on a worthy soul. Indeed. Stand with your people, not above them. Good. Very good.
Don't worry. I'm almost sober. Seems reasonable.
I approve.
Oh, God. Give me a moment. Just point me in the general direction. Oh, stop yelling. Yeah. Light 'em up.
Great deeds await.
Don't get burned. You know, I'm starting to feel unwelcome here.
Very perceptive. No one stands in my way. No one. I'm used to hostility, but it's different to feel it so clearly.
Honestly, you can't blame someone who's read your surface thoughts.
Choose your words carefully.
It's dangerous to go alone.
The Storm Lord sends his regards. If this is your wish...
I'll bring peace to these lands. Why do you oppose me so? I do not deserve this scorn.
If you want to fish for redemption, talk to Killian.
I did nothing wrong.
Yet you have this unnerving feeling that you failed her, don't you? She can conjure up a bad conscience like we call fire and lightning.
I wish she would understand. It was just and necessary.
She understands all right. That you're both afraid.
Yes? What is your wish? Yes, indeed.
Your wish? The spire sings to us.
They shall be undone.
Brighter than the sun. Yeah, I'm on it. Don't worry, I'm almost sober.
Never turn your back on a worthy soul.
Oh, God. Give me a moment. Don't get burned. Got it.
Stand with your people, not above them. Good. Very good. I approve. Fieldcraft. How refreshing. Reminds me of my army days. They had their chance. No one stands in my way. No one.
Brighter than the sun. Just point me in the general direction.
Great deeds await.
If this is your wish,
Fieldcraft. How refreshing. Grant them a quick death. They had their chance.
choose your words carefully.
Don't worry. I'm almost sober. Oh, gods. Give me a moment.
You sure?
Good. Very good.
Yes, indeed.
Seems reasonable. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on it. Shouldn't have played with fire.
I'll bring peace to these lands. Burning the last grove affected the creature.
It's a solid solution for most problems.
The Storm Lord sends his regards.
Don't get burned. Brighter than the sun. Shouldn't have played with fire.
I approve. Never turn your back on a worthy soul.
Shouldn't have played with fire. Don't worry. I'm almost sober.
Of silence.
Oh, shut up already. Oh, stop yelling.
Sophisticated. Stand with your people, not above them.
Oh, gods. Give me a moment.
Yes?
Great deeds await.
Don't get burned.
What is your wish? You sure?
Where am I needed?
Yes, indeed.
Humor me, mage. What do you think I'm afraid of?
That the one woman who shares your vision will stop bending her principles.
Ridiculous. We may not always see eye to eye, but we want the same for our friends, for our people.
Yeah, that's what she keeps telling herself.
You sure?
Got it.
Yes, indeed.
Swift like the wind.
Choose your words carefully.
Brighter than the sun. Shouldn't have played with fire. Right between the eyes.
Like the west wind.
As good as done. Right between the eyes.
The Storm Lord sends his regards.
Don't worry. I'm almost sober.
Reminds me of my army days.
Yes? What is your wish? Choose your words carefully.
Speak, friend.
The Storm Lord sends his regard. Are you sure?
Oh, gods. Give me a moment. Don't get burned. I'll set your world on fire!
I'll bring peace to these lands. Never turn your back on a worthy soul.
Yes? Yes, indeed.
It's dangerous to go alone. Your wish? The spire sings to us.
Stand with your people, not above them.
If this is your wish. Yes, indeed.
The enemy's upon us.
What is your wish?
Brighter than the sun. Seems reasonable.
This blade is no adornment. Grant them a quick death. Great deeds await.
Where am I needed?
I'll bring peace to these lands.
Don't worry. I'm almost sober.
Never turn your back on a worthy soul.
Speak, friend. Quick and quiet. It's dangerous to go alone. Your wish? Oh, gods. Give me a moment. Yeah.
We are
Just point you in the general direction. Oh, stop yelling. Don't get burned.
Stand with your people, not above them.
Brighter than the sun. Ugh, this is a big one.
Do I sense diminishing enthusiasm?
I do all the work. The
We are
sings
strong.
to me.
It hurts.
Yeah. I'm on it. Where am I needed?
We are strong.
No one stands in my way. No one.
Speak, friend.
Great deeds await. I'll bring peace to these lands.
It's dangerous to go alone.
The enemy is upon us.
Shouldn't have played with fire.
No one stands in my way. No one.
Silence. Too late. World break.
That really seemed to do some damage.
Nonetheless, be prepared for a hard fight.
Don't worry. That's how I like me fights.
Never turn your back on a worthy soul. Stand with your people, not above them.
Makes sense to live close to one of those.
Let's not question our good fortune and rest for a bit.
We're in agreement there for once. Don't worry. I'm almost sober. Seems reasonable. Got it. Yeah. Fire magic coming right up. Your wish?
Great deeds await. I'll bring peace to these lands. Good. Very good.
The spire sings to us. Where am I needed? I'll lead the way. Oh, gods. Give me a moment. Don't get burned. Brighter than the sun.
Never turn your back on a worthy soul.
All right, ugly. Show us what you've got.
They had their chance.
Last resort. Lost voices. Lost memories. Destiny.
It's getting weaker. Stand with your people, not above them. No one stands in my way. No one. Great deeds await.
Gone. All that was.
Oh, shite. Oh, son of a bitch.
You know, I think I have decided. It is reckless confidence and a death wish.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It is not, in fact. It's a waste of talent.
Have you decided yet if I'm too much trouble to keep around?
Shen, that was never my intention. You were right. I needed to find out if I'm indeed going down a dark road like you certainly did. I'm too well aware of the corruption of power, but you have to understand, I'm not seeking this power for myself. I do not want to rule. I do not wish to be remembered. All I want is a better world for those to come. And those who deny others that chance will have their ashes scattered in the winds.
You believe you can change the world with that clanking monstrosity? You really believe that?
I do. You and I, we're blunt instruments. The construct, it's an intricate tool, capable of more wonders than any of us could ever achieve.
If you want me to achieve anything, how about getting me a sodding healer?
Of course. I will send for clerics post-haste. Can you make it to the healing well?
I'll manage.
Most who pursue great power, like the Spark Mage, become scarred by it. Her cursed arm was a steady reminder that her time on this world was borrowed. When he left the groves, she had no doubt that his pursuit would consume the Lord, now more than ever. Curiously enough, she didn't care if he would change the world, burn it, or break it. But she greatly cared to be there when it happened.